For early access plus exclusive content, facilitated discussions, live one-on-one Q&As, and more, become a patron at patreon.com/BrucePointset. Yeah. And so like in those early days, like what would a typical, Meals for Heels day look like?
Typical Meals for Heels day. Well, usually, so I started service Friday, Saturday, Sunday from, was it going? Was it 9 p.m.? 9 p.m. to like 3 p.m., 3 a.m. Typically, I would rush around and I go to Winco and go get all my products and goods. Try to be home by 6, try to get everything prepped, try to put something on Instagram, try to do all these things, take in orders. And then, probably, sometimes bust out at 8 p.m. There might be someone who wants to order early, someone who's working the 5 to 9 happy hour shift, etc. And then it just depends on the night, but usually it was delivery, maybe come back to the kitchen, or it's like 4 deliveries and just like make them all and then just boom, jump club to club. Or say on a night that I wasn't working, which happened a lot often, but say it was a Tuesday, and this happened for a client at Devil's Point, where I was just making soup. I was about to make soup and I was going to put meat in it, and I hadn't got to that part, and she's like, "Hey, I'm hungry, I pay you." And I was like, "All right, $13 soup." I'm like, "All right, I just want to put the meat in there, the shrimp or whatever." And so I brought her soup. She thought it was delicious. You know what I mean? So it was nice to have that set schedule, and it was fun because it felt like instead of going out and spending money, I mean, I was out in the scene, but I was also bringing in, some income. And I mean, who doesn't like walking into a strip club? You know what I mean? And also, I mean, I'll be real, getting, the attention, you know what I mean? The dancers, what? Hey, it's like the ice cream man coming in, they're all happy. Everybody's happy to see you, you know what I'm saying? So it is, yeah, COVID. But it is a beautiful thing, and it's a good feeling to walk into the club and everybody knows your name or whatever, like cheers and shit, and have a good time. Feed them because when they're hungry, and knowing that I'm feeding something that is going to do good for them, whether not just their belly, but it's going to feel good. I mean, people say it's energizing food. I just know at the end of the night, it's not going to be greasy, it's not going to hurt or whatever. It's not going to make them gassy, etc. So I'm very proud of everything that comes out of my kitchen.
Yeah, it's funny. You remind me of Erston just started watching Snowfall, and it's like one thing. It's like everyone loves the Candyman, but it's like just pop right in my head.
Yeah.
But yeah, you talked about going to Mizo, and them not like being actually like embracing the idea. Can you just talk about sort of like the larger reception you've gotten over these few years?
Absolutely. I mean, I would say it's been about 1,000% positive.
And were you expecting that?
I was not expecting that. I expected a lot more people like, what is sex work? We're automatically thinking of prostitution. We're automatically thinking sex trafficking. But I think it's just people who know. And there's a lot more sex workers out there that we know than we know. There's a quote like, you might know someone is a sex worker, you just don't know that they're a sex worker. So it's been, I mean, beyond, I don't know, it's hard, beyond anything that could have been dreamt, even not even imagined, but dreamt. So when you have people from Bangladesh, one from Bangladesh who says, "Hey, I saw this about you, or I heard about your business, I want to say thank you," and this, that, you're doing God's work. Or when someone in Sydney, Australia, or the UK, or in Canada, they want to interview, or someone made a cartoon for me in like Denmark or something. That's I mean, I don't even know how to wrap my head around it.